Thank you.
It's so quiet. He wants you to share. Oh.
We have our first question today, right?
Hello.
Hello.
I actually have a question for Nick. I asked Charisma Carpenter this question a year or two ago, and she had an interesting answer, so I'm going to ask you the same thing. Who is your favorite person to kiss on the show?
Her.
What can I say?
It's the way she smells.
I was like 17, bro. You should be careful with that.
I was emotionally 14.
Rick's right. Yeah, he's right.
Charisma Carpenter was my favorite.
She said you, too.
Yeah, she's, yeah. We're talking on camera, right?
Okay, well, I have a completely unrelated question. Eliza, how do you get your hair to do that wavy thing?
I got off a plane last night, and I have a curling iron. I'm not very good with it. I just burned the crap out of my shoulder last month. But and I go this old school. You guys use like an old pick. These things are great. These are like boom, a little zhuzh going.
How much for a Rio?
99 cents a year.
Just one Rio.
It's all about honesty, right?
You guys watch that movie, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker? Yeah? Can you break 100? How much for a Rio?
Missed that.
Chris Rock.
Oh, got it.
And then he's like, he wants to buy one rib, and then he's like, okay, can you break 100? Because he's homeless. Thanks, everybody.
Please ask the question.
I'm commanding you. Everybody line up. There's got to be something interesting you want us to say.
Otherwise, Nick will talk.
Nick will keep talking.
Okay, to keep Nick from talking. Julie, I hear that you have a new show coming out called The Gifted Man on CBS. Can you tell us a bit about that? And do you all have other projects that are coming out you want to share things about?
Yeah, A Gifted Man, Friday nights at 8 o'clock on CBS, and it stars Patrick Wilson, and he plays a neurosurgeon who gets a visit from his dead ex-wife. And I play his kooky, crazy sister who can't seem to get her life together, but believes in the afterlife and believes in all the spirituality and thinks it's the best thing to ever happen to him that he gets this visit from his dead ex-wife. So.
Who else has something? Eliza, let's start at the end.
I'm not going to talk, apparently.
I was just wondering, this is for, hi. This is for Nicholas Brendon.
Curling iron. That's...
How did you know?
But I'm not very good with it.
Oh, thanks. Okay. You have me tongue-tied. Let's see. I think it was 5 years ago you were here, and in one of your panels you still knew from the Buffy the Musical episode that line you sang in...
Which one? The witches one?
Mm-hmm, I was wondering...
It could be witches, and even witches, which is ridiculous, because witches are persecuted, wicked, good women, power not be over here. Bum, bum, bum.
Thank you.
This question's for any of you guys who want to answer, so Nick, you can answer. I was wondering how aware you guys are of the academic studies that surround Buffy and Angel and all the Whedonverse, and if you had any thoughts on that.
I hope everybody gets A's for everything they do related to Buffy.
I'm not allowed into this at all.
My mother's a professor in Boston, and she still calls me and goes, Eliza, do you know there are college courses about Buffy that go on all over the world? And she's like gone LinkedIn or professor.com linking with different professors, and it's pretty marvelous, you know, if you ask me. I don't know many shows that they go that deep into the theology and the psychology, and I don't know, I've never taken one, but all the ologies.
You can actually major in Nick Brendon.
Don't.
It's fine. Don't touch it.
Do you know about them? Why do you ask? Have you been involved in one?
I actually have just had an article published about the character of Faith.
Oh.
But I wrote...
Faithology.
Exactly. It was my senior honors thesis a couple years ago. Did you get an A? I did.
We just put another one from me today.
If taking a Buffy class was your elective, it's like you would actually have to really want to be there. It's like, fuck, man, I got this Buffy elective class, you know what I mean? But you elected to do it. Of course you're going to get an A, you know? You know the shit going in already.
I'll help anyone cheat.
Yes.
This question is for Julia and Mercedes. Just what was it like getting the makeup for the vampires and trying to deliver lines with the teeth?
I think I broke my teeth numerous times. I had like quite a few pairs of different teeth because I would bite on them and grind on them and they would crack. The makeup was not fun. About an hour and a half to put on and 45 minutes to take off, and it rips like 5 layers of your skin off as they take it off. They like to tell you you're getting a facial. I've never had a facial like that. And it smells.
Yeah. Did you ever wear it out though?
Hell no!
By the time you were done, you wanted it off so badly. I would just rip it off my face and give myself a facial.
There was one time I'd gotten beaten up in one of the episodes. I know. Weird.
Was it funny?
It may have been by you. But I mean, my face was tore up. It was like a bad one. I had this blood coming out everywhere, and I just kept it on and went to the Wiener Schnitzel drive-thru. Some hot dogs. What's the good problem?
She says she loves me.
I wore my cousin to my friend's ER when she had a baby, and I have all the doctors were like, oh my gosh, because I had these prosthetic cuts all over my head. She's like, you're always trying to steal the thunder, aren't you, bitch?
Yeah.
Yes, but I had these great
She
pictures.
got your number,
like,
doesn't she?
Like holding this tiny little baby, this gore and birth.
I did a private practice where I was beat up, and then I went out to get some food afterwards, and my ex-girlfriend actually showed up at the same place. She's like, Nick, what happened to you? I'm like, no, it's makeup. She's like, shut up. I'm like, no, I swear to God, it's makeup. She didn't believe me. That's why she's ex. She just doesn't listen.
You're a liar.
What's the makeup?
Does anybody want me to see me rip Nick Brendon's shirt open? I have a fixation with snap shirts, and just literally sitting here makes me want to rip it open.
Guys screaming and girls. Yeah. Great!
Anyway, this question is for the panel. Obviously, your characters have had a lot of enduring influence since we're all still here and we all couldn't wait to see you today. So, what do you hope the lasting influence of your character will be, or characters, as the case may be?
Start on that end.
Thanks, Eliza. Thanks for that. Well, Glory, she was infamous, and I think that, really, she was a lot of fun. Her dialogue was so dynamic. So I just hope that, when people need a break from reality, they can watch Glory and see what it would feel like to go on unsocial conditioning and human impulses. So.
Can we come back to me?
I guess my legacy would be don't wear rainbow berets. hope that, you know, being one of the least loathed potentials could just pay forward the idea we were all just innocent, and I guess we deserve to be murdered one by one. Thank you.
How do I compete with that?
Is that what happened? Were you guys murdered one by one?
I mean, that was a theory. But, I mean, it's not...
I guess I didn't watch the show.
Well, no, basically, we were in the whole last season, and they never told us who would be killed off. So whenever we got a script delivered to our front door, we were kind of hired as a pack.
All I remember is that last season was that the Buffy Summers living room was really fucking crowded. I was pissed. And I wanted to kill you guys off like 5 by 5. I'm like, God damn it, you know? It's our last season. Why do we have all these bitches here right now?
We had a theory that if we pissed you off, that's who got decided to get killed off.
I think season 7, everybody pissed me off. My legacy is that I piss everybody off at all times. Well, you know, the Xander legacy is, I think it's, you know, be a good listener.
Faith, you know, a saint, a friend, a lover, I don't know. She was so loaded. I mean, I have a lot of people that resonate and that appreciated like her strength and her, just the, what's that?
Fortitude.
She was misunderstood to many. She was, you know, she was a complicated woman. She had a lot of adversity and you know, and she was a badass. So I think everybody has a different memory of Faith that they like to go down with, and I just, you know, it was for the fans.
Remember that was your first line.
I think I still am confused. No, it means everything's good. Everything's like copacetic.
I see.
Yeah, it's 5 by 5.
Bye.
It's good.
I think with Darla, we learned that you can die and come back to life.